Okay, let's jump right in. What we just saw was one of those moments that, just changes the entire game overnight. It was this perfect storm of AI, old school media, and a massive political move that basically just de-risked the entire market. This is the Sora takeover.
And hey, just a quick reminder before we really get into it, this is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice.
All right, let's cut right to the chase. The single biggest piece of alpha, the most important takeaway from the last 72 hours, is this. The copyright war? It's over. It's done. The whole debate is finished. Period. So you're probably asking, how did this story flip so fast? I mean, how did we go from this world of constant legal threats and lawsuits to a world where the biggest IP holder on the planet just hands the keys to the kingdom over to generative AI? What on earth just happened?
To really understand the Disney Sora deal, you first have to get your head around the political earthquake that made it happen. I mean, it didn't just make it possible, it made it pretty much inevitable. And it all comes back to one thing: Trump's new AI framework.
So for months, right, the game was all defense. You had states like California trying to build up these big regulatory walls with things like a Safe AI bill, which just created a ton of friction and uncertainty for everybody. But then on the other side, you've got Trump's new national AI framework. And you can think of it like a federal sledgehammer designed to do one thing: smash those walls to pieces. And the weapon they're using here is this really powerful legal idea called federal preemption. So in simple terms, it just means the Fed's rules win. They override the state's rules. Any state that tries to enforce its own onerous AI regulations, well, they're not just going to get overruled, they could actually lose federal funding. This one move just vaporized all the local roadblocks for AI companies. So the key takeaway here is this: that regulatory moat that everybody was so worried about, it's gone, drained completely overnight. The administration has given AI development, and especially these compute-heavy platforms like Sora, a completely unambiguous green light to hit escape velocity.
So with all that political risk suddenly off the table, what happens less than 24 hours later? Bam! The massive confirmation signal the market was waiting for. Disney's billion-dollar bet. This deal proves, without a doubt, that the copyright war is over. Why? Because the biggest player on the field just picked a side.
Yeah, sure, it's $1 billion. It's a huge headline number. It looks great. But honestly, forget the money. The equity check is just the price of admission to get into the real game.
Because this shows the real prize, the Sora license. Let this sink in for a second. Disney isn't suing OpenAI. No way. They are partnering with them. They're licensing their most sacred IP, we're talking Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, the whole shebang, directly to the Sora platform. For what, you ask? For user-prompted social videos. They are literally inviting the entire world to crowdsource the future of their universe using Sora. It's wild.
So you see, this isn't just another business deal. This is the birth certificate of an entirely new economic model. A whole new playbook for how intellectual property is going to work in the age of AI. So, welcome to the Sora economy.
So how does this new Sora economy actually work? Well, it's ruthlessly efficient. Step 1, Disney unlocks its entire vault of legendary IP. Step 2, the Sora platform becomes both the engine and the distribution channel. Step 3, the users, that's you, that's me, we become the creators generating a literally endless stream of new content. And step 4, this is the masterstroke, Disney gets zero-cost monetization. It turns its archives into this massive annuity stream without having to fund a single new production.
Okay, so if the old war is over and the Sora economy is the new reality, the only question that really matters now is, where's the money going to go? Let's break down the winners and losers under this brand new framework.
The thesis here is pretty straightforward. For Disney, this is obviously massively bullish. They just turned their archives into an infinite revenue engine. For Nvidia, also super bullish. The order explicitly protects compute infrastructure, which basically guarantees uncapped demand for their GPUs to power platforms like Sora. So who are the losers? Well, anyone building an AI safety startup. The administration just sent a very clear signal that speed is the priority here, not safety. Their entire business model was just made obsolete.
Which, of course, leaves us with the trillion-dollar question. The guardrails are officially gone. The mandate from the top is speed. The capital is flooding in. So what does a world built on Sora actually look like in, say, 2026?
And we'll end right where we began.
Just a reminder that this was for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice.